Well.
If it isn't Poseidon.
Welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals. My name is Poseidon. We've got Guido the Grasso here as usual. And producing, we've got the one and only Pantelis.
Pantelis. He's not wearing panties.
Hey.
Like I was not wearing panties.
Exactly. Yeah,
Why do you keep...
Bro, I turned around and literally... Because, bro, it's... You can't not look at it. It's like
my ass crack is what you're saying.
No. It's like looking. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So I'll talk to you something about the human vision, right? Let's say you take a blank piece of paper,
okay,
right, and you look at it. So let's say this blank piece of paper, right? It's blank. Your eyes will look all over. They won't know what to look at. But if you
make a dot, you'll
make
look
a dot anywhere.
Right.
It'll focus on the dot.
Yeah.
So when there's a random ass crack, because an ass crack isn't something you see out in the wild on a daily basis.
Speak for yourself.
So when there's a random ass crack just fucking staring back at me,
so
of course you're gonna see it.
If it's staring back at you, it means you were staring at it.
You know what I mean? It just random.
I feel like you gotta just say that you were checking out his ass.
I was not checking out his ass.
There's no shame.
You know who is? Yeah, and it's fine.
It's like the dot on the paper.
They're a nice pair of jeans, just that they're low rise. So
but I turned around and it just your ass crack. Is right
the
there,
refrigerator repairman, the coin slot, the plumber crack. Yeah. That's what he was. You know who?
Can you bring your mic to an even position? Because
like this.
Do you know who made that famous?
Because I realized that's why. Because I was trying to figure out what's wrong with his mic in particular. Even when I change the stuff, he always gets some kind of echo. I realized it's always pointed to the sky, so he keeps getting the bounce from the.
Hold on, let's try something. Hello.
Acoustics, Poseidon.
Hello. I didn't hear a difference. Acoustics or autistic?
They're the same thing. The you know who made that ass crack joke first? Like he made it popular.
Who?
The great Canadian Dan Aykroyd on SNL. He did the.
What did he say?
Yo, Poseidon, focus on the
it was
podcast.
it was ass crack.
I'm all over. I've had 3 coffees. Energy
tell me
drink,
about
and I'm having another coffee. I scared the shit out of him before.
Poseidon did scare. He looked because he was dressed like OJ, by the way, sneaking into the beginning of The Naked Gun with the black with the black hat.
So this guy he pulls up and I don't think he noticed me. I'm like, I don't think he noticed me, and he's reversing into the spot right in front of me. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go scare him, but I thought he was gonna like play along or something. And then I actually scared him.
I literally went, you scared the shit out of me.
You yelled like,
yeah. I really got scared.
I was laughing.
He really legit scared me. I did not, because I saw there was a car behind me, and I'm like, that's not Poseidon's car. And then all of a sudden, this human being was.
I'm barely.
That's an exaggeration.
Yeah, you're also. There was a bouncer here the last time we were here in this building.
Yeah.
He was polite.
He was polite, yeah. I was about to start shit with him, but I saw that he was nice and he kind of didn't feel like asking me, but he had to. So we're walking to the building, for those who don't know. And as I'm walking up the stairs, he goes, hey, just a question. Where you guys going? This, that. And
he's treating this place of business like it's the door at the nightclub, but this is a public lobby.
Public lobby, well, because in the building also there's some people that are throwing parties.
He was checking for weapons.
No,
I saw him pat people down.
No way,
I really did. You didn't see
hilarious.
That? He patted people down.
No way,
when we were
I
having a smoke. Yeah. That's amazing.
And he asked me this, and I turned around, and I was about to be like, "None of your fucking business." And then I saw he was kind of like, "Oh,
he was just doing his job."
He was doing his job. I was like, "Don't worry, we're not going."
That which reminds me, when I believe this will air when
when it airs. It'll air when it airs.
But because there's a particular time in Montreal where every night is a nightclub night. It's always Saturday night. Like during the Christmas season, the holiday season, the nightclubs are jammed. It reminds me of the old days. Yeah, every night.
That's depressing.
Well, no, people.
What's depressing?
I find that depressing. Like during Christmas, sure, you're going to nightclubs.
People go party. Well, I mean, my generation.
Isn't that the opposite of depressing? Yeah. Everyone's together having a good time.
I guess I don't.
We're
know.
gonna have
if you have nothing to do but to go to the club,
time.
I don't know. I don't find that, especially at Christmas, because I used to do shit like that too. It was Because I remember for New Year's Eve, we tried to get into a club once, and it was hell. We had to wait in the cold. Like, I remember all that shit. You know what I mean?
Do you have the
But some other people are cool and they don't gotta wait in line.
hey?
Well, the thing is, our Connect that was supposed to get us in wouldn't answer his fucking phone. Anyways, it was a whole thing. I was 18 anyway.
That's a very Montreal thing too. It's minus 30 outside, and there's girls in mini skirts with no. You leave your jacket in the car because you don't want to pay the $2.
Yeah.
And it's minus 30 outside, waiting in line to a nightclub.
$2 for coat check? How dare you?
Yeah, no.
$18 for a mixed drink for a rum and coke.
Waiting outside.
No problem.
Parking 4 blocks away. That was the. Oh,
God damn. But I remember because people wouldn't want to put their jackets and coats in the coat check because some people had expensive jackets and coats and they'd always get stolen. There was that too.
Correct.
That's a terrible system for the.
We recorded with our buddy Ted Bird there, right?
Last episode, yes.
And I couldn't help but because I know Ted.
I feel bad
Ted.
for him.
We all know Ted. He's wonderful. But for some reason, when it started to record, I turned into fanboy. Because I'm talking to Ted Bird, and it gets weird sometimes where I'm like but that's such an iconic voice. So you noticed that I was a little last episode.
You were on dressed to the nines too. You even pulled out your Italian leather boots. It was funny.
The most interesting man in the world.
Hey,
do you remember those commercials?
No, not really. I was never a TV guy. I never watched TV.
Not a TV guy?
No, because as I was growing up, what happened was the internet started taking over. So I became an internet guy instead of a TV guy.
I see.
You feel me? There was that switch. During a young age, I would watch TV, so I would see some older commercials and stuff.
Yeah. You don't remember the whole
There was a moment where I stopped watching TV. I was just playing video games on the computer or surfing the web or watching stuff on the web and playing video games on the TV. That's it. There was a moment I stopped watching cable.
Cablage.
There was a time in the mid to late 90s, okay, where a random Saturday afternoon, even though you have the computer, it's too slow. It'll take all day to download something to watch, okay? Where
No, I had CD games.
No, I'm saying what I remember, where TV, it was not uncommon to just sit around Saturday afternoons and just watch infomercials, because Saturday afternoon was the infomercial time.
Really?
And we would watch, I've seen infomercials more than once by choice after changing.
Have you ever bought any products?
No. No, the Ginsu knife and the...
So fun thing about my childhood when I did that switch, because the main reason I made that switch is because a friend of mine showed me porn for the first time. Remember the whole Under Siege thing that happened?
Yeah, Under Siege.
So that same that same friend that because after I told him what happened, it was my first time seeing porn. And he's like, "What did you do?" He goes, "Why did you call your mother? We could have kept the VHS tape and fucking watched it after." I've been muted.
What happened?
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. We could have kept the VHS tape and watched it after. Blah. I'm like, I didn't know. It was the first time seeing naked people. Fuck. And then he's like, all right, I'll show you something. And he had, for some reason, he was Albanian. He had this crazy internet upstairs. And it was the beginning of the black monitors, because before it used to be the white ones with the big televisions and the white computers.
The back, yeah,
the back. And he had flat screen. This
was all up to date.
This was an 03, up to date black computer. It was state of the art. He had crazy internet. He had a room dedicated to the internet,
to porn.
No, video games as well. Anyway, and then he's like, "Yo, check this out," and he brought us upstairs, and he just started showing us all kinds of porn sites.
And you were excited and awkward at the same time.
Yes, I was sitting like this.
Yeah.
Because I was...
you were pitching a tent with men.
I was covering my boner, yeah. But then what happened was because we grew up very poor, so my mother, there was this church on St. Roch, and she would go and they would give out food and stuff. It was right when she had started working. So anyways, whatever, that's not...
How do you associate that to porn?
Wait, hold on. They gifted to a bunch of people computer systems, personal computer systems.
Very generous.
And but they were older models, so they were
I'll
very
take it.
Anyway, so my mother took it. She's like, "Here, I'll give him something else to do," because I kept yapping on about the computer and shit. And that was when I first started downloading on LimeWire and shit.
Oh,
when
that
I
was a
10.
whole thing. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah, I was downloading music.
Wow.
And then I don't remember what I searched, but I accidentally downloaded porn.
Sure.
Accidentally.
Or something. And then I figured, and then he's like, yeah, bro, you can download porn. You didn't know. I told my Albanian friend. So and what happened was I started downloading porn off of LimeWire.
And you never left that seat for 4 days.
You don't understand. And then what happened was I must have downloaded something that wasn't porn, because next thing you know, like not too long after, I got the blue screen on my computer. And the computer was fried. You
Like that. You got
Back then, you didn't have, finished. And then my mother asked, "Well, how? I don't know. I was downloading music, and then this happened." Meanwhile, I'm trying to fucking.
Your computer had STDs.
Yeah, bro. I would search up everything that I could think of. Fucking. Threesome, lesbians, Latinas, bro, I was going nuts on
I remember we used to actually have the music. Like you had a CD and you would put the music on an iPod and that song was there. Does that happen anymore?
No.
That's awful.
The last CD I bought.
Like I can't have a song, like buy a song. It's always streaming.
Well, I think you could from other people or maybe from like these weird stores.
But if I like, is there a capability of doing that? You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Capability of what?
Yeah, I mean,
I get
like you can buy
30
DVDs.
CDs, and my friend puts them, Italian music, in an iPod shuffle.
You can.
And I play it in the restaurant as background music. And now I have that for like forever. Can I do that with this phone? No.
You just described doing it. Just download songs.
But you have them in perpetuity? That's what I wanted to know.
If you own it, if you have it physically, who's going to stop you?
Yeah.
Because I remember...
the last album I bought, I remember when I was like in grade 6, they sent us on this trip. I had a Walkman to Greece. It was a few kids that won or something. Anyways. And we landed in Athens, and I walked into like a music store, and the last album I ever bought in my life was 50 Cent's The Massacre.
50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent's album, The Massacre.
How much was it?
I think $10.
That you physical copy.
Physical copy.
You remember it. That's cool.
Yeah, that was the last one. I listened to it on repeat. I loved it.
I don't remember the last movie I rented in a video store. Now that you mention that, I'm trying to think of that.
Knowing you, it was a pornographic film.
No, it may have been something Steve Martin or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's...
Can I ask the question everyone's been thinking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your sidekick, your partner in crime, Adam.
Where's
Adam?
Isn't his trial period over?
Yes, but he has a curfew now.
So
now I want to call
Isn't
him.
he still under house arrest then?
Look,
How is his house arrest over if he's still under arrest in his house?
No, he can leave the house between 8 and 10 p.m., I think. Is that what he said?
I'll see if
he's free between 8 and 10 p.m. As soon as it hits 10 p.m., the motherfucker...
8 and 10 p.m., so he's free for 2 hours.
No, 8 a.m. and 10 p.m., sorry.
8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
You'd make a terrible lawyer. Just get his...
Oh, are we calling him? Hold on, where's the list? Bro, I forgot the list.
What list? Oh, yeah, the list is over there. What list?
While you're calling him...
I'm just checking to see if he's... now that you mention it.
No, he's not going to answer.
Well, where would...
You know we've reached. Please leave a message. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
After leaving a message, you can hang up or press pound for more options.
Adam, it's Guido. Call me back. I have a wonderful opportunity for you.
Ay, ay, ay.
He might call back.
You might.
You should have told him I have another multi-level marketing
Yeah,
scheme. He'd be calling you back right now.
Do you know how much the average Canadian spends on Christmas gifts? Guess.
$500. $500.
Guess how you did it.
That's- yeah, seriously.
There's
Fucking
about
pretzel in my mouth.
1.5 brain cells.
Apparently $900.
Oh, I wasn't too far off.
$900.
It was double what you said.
Almost double. Yeah, you're right. But still not far off.
It's completely far off. It's completely
Well,
wrong.
like if it was like 2,000.
It's literally 100% wrong. It's what you said. 100% of that added
Well,
to it.
80% technically wrong.
No.
Because isn't $900 dollars 80% above 5. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
The real
Do you
person.
remember there was iconic commercials growing up, like those Christmas commercials. Excuse me. There was one I remember of Ronald McDonald skating on the ice. If you're my age and Canadian, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a Christmassy figure skating stupid commercial. I don't know why I'm trying to use that as a segue. It's awful.
I want to get to the point.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
No, Santa Claus.
What about him?
Nice long beard. Who's your favorite Santa Claus? Like a rendition of Santa Claus, like the most realistic Santa Claus. Well, the old man in Jurassic Park,
He's
Richard
not Santa.
Attenborough, he played Santa
Miracle-
Claus in Miracle on 34th Street. Is that a good Santa Claus?
It's a good movie.
I haven't seen it, so I don't.
Tim Allen was a good Santa. Yes, Vuvuzela.
Speaking of Santa Claus, you know, every year the tradition, even though he is not real,
The magic of Christmas, Poseidon.
yes, even though he is not real, the tradition is to leave something out for Santa Claus. It's
Milk
cookies,
and cookies.
cookies and milk. Wow, who says milk and cookies? It's cookies and milk.
It's milk and cookies.
It's milk and cookies. For
Milk
real,
and
you
cookies?
Who the fuck says
did you
cookies
say
and milk?
you say cookies and
It's
milk?
milk and cookies. You
like
retard.
cookies and cream, cookies and milk.
No,
It's
milk
always
and
been
cookies.
milk and
Always
cookies.
been
It's
milk
always
and
been
cookies.
milk and cookies.
Yeah, you
Always.
actually said it with such authority. For a
Yeah.
split second, I thought I was an idiot for a
No,
second.
no, he's a dickhead.
Man, yeah. You convince people that, milk and cookies. So
I
you,
literally typed in Santa, and the first thing that comes up is Santa milk and cookies.
milk and cookies. Chocolate chip,
I'm
right?
such
Or
an
oatmeal.
And but the way he said it, that was
What's crazy
authority.
is I believed it myself for a second.
Yeah.
That's how.
All right, well, get to your list.
Yeah. Well, shit. Fuck,
So this
bro,
is
what's happening?
alternatives, things to leave out. If
Yeah. So this is alternatives that you can leave if you.
Well,
don't
how
have,
about you? We'll read it when you put
he's
it
got
on.
to climb down the chimney, all dirty, full of soot. You know.
Yeah. You know, you got to leave him some treats.
This week's top 5.5 milk and cookie replacements
What
for
is happening?
Santa Claus.
Adam's calling.
We don't care.
All right, we don't answer it.
No,
All right.
we're on a list here.
Yeah, you're right.
And take it off vibrate. Put it on silence. 'Cause
Hey,
it razzle frazzles the microphone.
I don't know how to use these buttons, bro.
Number 5, Viagra, cocaine, and hookers, or as it's known in Poseidon's house, the Holy Trinity.
Hey, I mean, Viagra, cocaine, and hookers. I mean,
Could you imagine? I mean,
so yeah, just fucking yeah.
just this.
Sometimes he
Enough
just
said.
wants to unwind, have a good time.
A spa day.
Yeah.
Even Santa Claus needs a
And
spa day.
you know, Santa Claus is a bit old, so you know he's gonna need the extra boost.
I think the magic of Christmas keeps his erection up.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of extra snow up his nose.
Yeah, there is.
Remember that Jack Nicholson
guess.
in The Departed doing cocaine out of an anus? For some
Yeah.
reason, I thought of that when you said Santa Claus cocaine.
I haven't seen The Departed.
Oh man, really?
In The Wolf of Wall Street, Leonardo DiCaprio does cocaine off of a hooker's ass.
Right?
I picture that in my head.
Sure. Yeah.
I like the way that conversation just took place. Someone's, when they're watching it, they're going to notice. But that was amazing.
What? Why? Why?
That was just amazing.
What happened?
Just literally, Guido talking to you, you not giving a fuck. You just repeated the same thing he told you
We're-
from another
yeah.
movie
Oh,
as
yeah.
if you didn't hear what he
We're
said.
very-
No, I
tired.
did. I'm just saying my reference.
But it
for
really
that.
was
Yeah.
the same.
But the way he said it was amazing. Like, pipe down. Let me tell you what I think of. Let me tell you what I think.
telling you.
I think of little guy. You mean what I just said? No, no, no.
You
what I
are-
said.
No, but I didn't mean it like that, bro. Okay, I will say
Excellent authority figure in any situation. You can convince people they're wrong, even if
That was amazing.
fucking diarrhea is coming out of your mouth.
it's a talent, really.
Yeah, really. I swear to God.
The only thing that was missing was him starting with "Shut up, retard." Let me tell you, and then he just said the same thing.
Yeah, your body language said that.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
I will say I am exhausted. I think we all are a little bit. It's the last, right before the holidays. It's the last, what do you call it? The last hurrah?
The last hurrah? No, it's the
last stretch, the last
week.
mile.
the home stretch is
The
what
home
you call
stretch?
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
that's-
end of the
yeah.
year coming up.
The last
home stretch.
yard.
The last yard, the longest yard.
I've been editing podcasts since 11 a.m.
Yeah, so
Wow.
he's losing his mind because not only does he have to listen to us
sees our
live, he has
faces.
to re-listen when he edits. So God knows what's happening in his brain.
Have you eaten some Christmas cookies at least?
I can't eat cookies.
No, you can't. No. Ah, delicious.
lean.
Ice cold milk. Nice 3.25. I'm an 80s kid. We drink milk to quench our thirst.
I wish I
That's
could buy a
crazy.
time machine and go back to the 80s. Number 4, a Bible, and yes, a handgun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You never know. Sometimes Santa Claus goes to
Rougher neighborhoods.
correct. Got to protect himself.
Chirac,
You know?
He could end up in vampire infested neighborhood or,
Mississauga, Ontario.
or like
Brampton. You go Santa's sleigh. He comes back outside and there's no more sled. It's like it's on cinder blocks.
it's missing the wheels.
They took the skis
Oh, no, it's
off
not
the
wheels,
The,
it's
the skis
yeah.
from the bottom. It's on cinder blocks, and it's spray paint all over.
I don't appreciate the Mexican racism, but I'll allow it.
Oh shit. That's
There's only 2 reindeer left.
one of them shot.
Jesus.
All right, he has a flat tire.
Santa's sleigh bouncing up and down like those
Yeah.
cars in the lowriders in LA. Poof, poof.
God damn.
What are we saying?
All right.
Yep.
Okay, number 3, chicken, but also waffles.
Chicken and waffle.
Yeah, I was hungry. We actually, what we said there is what we should have said for the last
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Now we're
stuck.
Yeah, chicken and waffles. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on Gower
Who's
in
Roscoe?
Hollywood Boulevard. Give a shout out to that Chicken and Waffles.
Chicken
That was a
waffle.
thing. I mean, it still exists.
I will say, I get it. There's a part of me inside that is black. That is for sure.
Yeah, it's your heart.
I love
It's your soul.
because I love the same shit black people love.
I like it too. I like it too. I
Chicken
like
and
the
waffles.
grape drink.
I love watermelons. I love grape. It's like one of my favorite flavors of drink. Grape flavored.
I watched.
I sound like such a racist piece of shit.
I
right now.
watched.
I was waiting for welfare. That's literally how you sound.
What you're trying to say is you like soul food?
Yes, I love soul food.
Yeah. What is there
when we were
a
in
good
Atlanta.
soul food place here? There's probably I don't know.
When we were in Atlanta,
Cuisine.
we had
there we go.
yeah, we had from that restaurant. We had like, bro, I would say the creamiest mac and cheese I've ever had in my life. I fell in love with this roast. It was delicious.
Like a warm hug from grandmama. Yeah.
It's like a warm hug from your clogged arteries.
But c'est délicieux.
Yes.
You drink the gravy after you're done eating.
No.
You guys, it looks bad. No, you got to be civilized. Yeah, you
of
gotta-
course.
Yeah.
I can't.
Do they serve? There's places. I mean, I don't know if they exist anymore, but when I was in Brooklyn back in the day, they would serve your beverage in a paper bag, your beer when you would order from.
Well, that's because you couldn't drink in public or something.
It was everybody knew they were going to take their drink to go, so they when you bought the beer, they gave it to you in the paper bag. Weird, huh?
Why you couldn't carry it
Yeah, because whatever. Yeah,
if it was open, basically.
yeah. Chicken wings.
Well, you're not allowed to drink outside.
Now I think they changed it, but at the time,
No, I think you still can't in most places.
Saint Ides. Saint Ides. That was
What
the,
about St. Ides?
It's like a Colt 45. Saint
Okay.
Ides. That was the brand. Yeah. Oof.
Did you
Cold.
ever try Colt 45?
Of course.
Yeah, it's just a stronger beer. It gets to the point faster.
Okay.
That's all it is.
It's also cheaper.
It's like
Okay,
a
that's
Pabst
why.
Blue Ribbon or
Yeah. I was never a beer guy.
yeah, it's a thing. The pitcher of beer thing, that was a thing. Peel Pub. We used to go to Peel Pub, have a pitcher of beer and 25 cents a chicken wing.
It's white boy outings.
White boy outing?
And bière, cinnamon bière.
Envers pitcher, sit.
Labatt 50.
Don't they say Labatt 50?
I don't know.
Labatt 50?
Okay, sure. I loved Guinness.
World records.
Well, I guess it's the same company.
It is.
Oh no, wait, no, he just made that up.
No, I think
didn't.
I think
Oh,
it
for
really
real?
is. Yeah.
It is. The whole book of world records was only made as an excuse for you to have a book to read while you drink, so you could drink more.
Really?
It's my favorite beer.
If that's true, I don't
It
know
is.
why. I don't know why I'm not believing you right now.
'Cause you're an idiot, but it is true.
Guinness makes
That's
a
pretty cool, actually.
It makes a really good.
That's a good marketing.
They make a really good non-alcoholic Guinness. It actually tastes just like, you know how in Starbucks they have that cold infused coffee that almost looks like a Guinness. You ever seen that?
The Starbucks one.
Starbucks has a cold coffee, a cold brew that looks exactly like a Guinness. You've never noticed this at Rockland?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it tastes like real Guinness, but I'm saying the Guinness and the stuff at Starbucks looks like each other.
I'm not gonna lie. That does look.
It's the greatest beer. That and a Jameson.
The Guinness Book of World Records was actually started by Guinness. No
Wow.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
It looks like a sexier Coca-Cola.
It's the cremeur at the top
Yeah,
is
so
like
it
a
was just an
cappuccino.
excuse they could sponsor something and you could just have an excuse to read it while you drink. Fucking genius.
Do you remember when we were kids, the eyeball popping guy?
I remember the old Pakistani guy with the fingernails.
Yeah, that was disgusting. There was some weird.
I remember
ones.
that guy.
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
There was some weird ones.
Or the fattest twins. They're both like on motorcycles.
Yeah.
And then obviously Robert Wadlow.
Did
there,
you
the
see-
8'1" guy?
Do you remember the conjoined twins that became famous?
Yeah, they were
Apparently,
freaks.
one of them was a whore, and she.
The other one was a nun.
And the other one was. No, and the other one was normal, and then the other sister would have to hear her suck dick. Apparently it was.
Oh,
like
no
this-
way.
Yeah, I swear to God, I don't know.
They're
How,
Siamese twins.
Well,
Siamese twins, that's the
you're
word.
conjoined, bro.
yeah,
You're-
I don't know how true that is, but apparently the other one didn't like it. 'Cause
3
when
legs,
she,
2 women.
Like, she would get fucked. No, 2 heads. It was just 2 heads. I don't know how true this story is. I remember seeing
Barnum
it
and
online.
Bailey. P.T. Barnum freaks, circus freaks, Siamese circus freaks. That's
Siamese twins, basically, they had literally 2 heads. You know, like those cyclops, those goofy cyclops. It was literally like that. Apparently, one of them was a whore. She loved getting fucked. The other one didn't.
Jesus Christ.
And,
what are you talking
But wait, do they have 2 vaginas
get
or one?
fucked.
One. They
How
share,
do you know?
Well, they're 2 heads sharing one body.
It's fucking insane, bro.
2 hearts are living in just one mind.
And even if they
living
had 2 vaginas,
together
imagine being a dude and you're
till
like,
the
which one?
end of time. Phil Collins. Good
Are
lord.
you searching this up, what I said?
No, I'm trying to find your next stories.
Next, my brand.
All right. Number 2, though.
things we leave behind for Santa Claus.
Yes.
Instead of milk and cookies.
Numero 2. Jesus Christ, just flip the fucking card. I gotta call that. What the fuck was that, bro? What was that?
Yeah, it
Bro,
took
I'm
so long.
What the
exhausted.
fuck was that?
Yeah, he took it.
Pete, I'm exhausted. I'm like,
A pen and a contract from the Jews. What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
It's Christmas.
because they don't have Santa Claus.
Hanukkah
What
Hari.
is that? What's the contract? What are you talking about?
Hanukkah Hari. Do you know who Hanukkah Hari
No.
is? He's the Jewish equivalent of Santa Claus.
Really?
Hanukkah Hari.
So yeah, they fired him. I guess they wanted Santa Claus.
I don't know, man.
Bro,
I
you know we're dumb as hell.
no.
Yeah,
We're quite bright.
You think so?
Yeah.
beg to differ.
I
Like
highly doubt, because every decision we've ever made in our lives has led us to this moment and the experiences we've had.
Oh, you know
so
what?
we're not very smart.
you just brought something interesting up. Why don't you, Poseidon?
Yeah.
Give a message to yourself
Yeah.
for this time next year's episode.
Look, if you survived, I'm proud of you.
How are you not dead?
Man,
Future Poseidon.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis.
You're stuck on that.
Yeah, I'm so tired as well. Transformers.
Number 1, weed cookies, but also milk made of dairy cow.
But he doesn't know they're edibles.
You just want to get Santa Claus high.
Doesn't know. And then,
Any chance to bang someone he's in.
and then Christmas ends on the 2nd of January.
Yeah, exactly. If you give Santa Claus edibles, it's gonna fucking end in a week. It's
Everyone
gonna
gets
take
their
so
gifts
long.
late.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, we're definitely retarded.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure.
Have you
Yeah,
had
we're on some kind of spectrum.
edibles?
Undiscovered, probably. Sorry?
Have you had edibles?
Yes, once in my life and never again.
It's a completely different buzz. It's a body buzz. It's a
I
really
had-
numbing body buzz.
I had a quarter of a cookie.
Mm.
So our friend Alex, who likes to make edibles, he is a witness to this.
He does.
We were going to, allegedly, by the way,
Yeah, he's allegedly our friend.
we were actually going to go watch a Christmas movie. And I was going to take half or a full one. And they're like, bro, you can't. Last time,
But you don't know how much is in there. Is
This
it like
guy
a
vomited.
gram of weed or 3.5?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
And
it. You don't
they're
know.
like, yo, take a quarter. So I take a quarter. And I thought it was going to hit me during the movie and I was going to have a good time. But it didn't even hit me, I guess, because of time.
Took a while to,
You know,
bloodstream.
digesting and whatever the fuck. I'm a large man. And I leave the movie theater, go home. My father calls me. And we were talking about, I don't even remember what we were talking about.
And that's when it hit you.
And as I'm talking to him, I'm like, yeah, look, bro, you can't. And he goes, are you okay? I gotta let you go, man. I don't feel too well. Hung up, bro. I was in my room, freaking the fuck out. At first, it was so insane. I didn't like it at all. I felt all over the place. I felt paranoid. I was like, I was hearing shit. I was like, bro, I cannot. This is too much. So I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep it off.
It's hilarious.
So I go to sleep and bro, everything is spinning. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think I finally dozed off, and then I had this weird dream where my walls grew eyeballs, and then all the walls started enclosing on me. So I woke up. I was like, ah.
Like Wolf of Wall Street, you hit a new phase, the cerebral palsy
Dude,
phase.
you don't understand. And then I tried to play video games.
You
I
couldn't.
could not play video
Yeah,
games, bro. Couldn't.
The wonder of weed.
My
Reaction
time. I think I tried to play Call of Duty, bro. Like they would start shooting, and then I was dead, and then I would try to move the character to shoot back.
That's actually funny.
and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna put on a movie. And then as I'm watching the movie, I'm never gonna forget this. As I'm watching the movie, somebody in the movie did this. You know how you do this for money?
Oh, I remember you've told us this.
And then, bro, the thing is, I go high as fuck now. I go, huh? I wonder why they do this for money. And I go, oh my god, that's because your fingers rubbing together sounds like paper.
And you in your mind, you were a genius at that moment.
Yeah. So
next day you read it, it's like that's
So I
stupid.
sat there for an hour, the movie on pause, doing this.
Yeah. So you never wanted to eat edibles again since then?
No.
Oh.
No. Bro, the condition I was in, terrible.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah, so we want to get Santa Claus high, and he gets to. Christmas is done on
Yeah,
the
there you go.
27th of December.
The fact that I paused the movie for
Yo,
you.
go on the next one because I got something for your ass.
Okay. Oh no.
And a half. Nothing. Because fuck that old man breaking into my house in the middle of the night. What?
There you go. Yeah. Actually, we had no idea what else to put for the half, so we went with this.
You both just high boys.
Huh?
You both just high boys.
Hi, boys.
Hi. What?
Hi,
People high.
boys.
Hi, boys.
Yo, so do you remember? I don't know if you remember, Poseidon. You must remember. There was talks of the government here. People were mad because the provincial CAC was trying to make that underground bridge that was going to cost billions.
Oh yeah, in Quebec City. I
Quebec
remember.
City, Lévis, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And they're like, fuck, it's a waste of money.
When they could have done a regular bridge.
There's that too. But you know, Montreal, do you know that Montreal is requesting more money now? Do you know what's in trouble for us? And this came in August and we didn't even know. Water filtration. That's why certain cities, like parts in the city, certain neighborhoods keep getting advisories to boil water.
Oh, man.
It's because even though we spend millions every couple of years, I don't think we're doing it right. We have to keep spending. Yeah.
So we have Flint, Michigan water in.
No,
not that bad.
Hold on.
But you're right. On the news, we do
But hold on,
regularly hear a
people
boil
have been-
water
hold on.
advisory
People have
in
been
Quebec.
getting-
We do hear that a lot. You're
People
right.
have been getting boiled. Like I haven't gotten anything, so I've probably been drinking terrible water.
Bro, so they're talking about a bridge, right? Bro, fuck the bridge, bro. Look at this. All together is going to cost millions. It's going to cost billions. It's already millions just to clean it up. We need to replace all this shit. I don't know if this is like a real.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know if it's like a real photo.
I think it was made of lead or something. I think that's the problem. I think we have a lot of lead in our water.
and we
system.
waste apparently. We waste a lot, and there's lead. So the whole point is that it's completely fucking absurd.
We do take that for granted, though, the water pressure we have in this wonderful country in our showers. Like, go to Europe and use a shower. It's like it trickles out.
It happened to me in Dallas too, where it was trickling,
Yeah.
and it bugged me. Like, we do have good pressure, but this isn't do with the pressure. This is like
No, I get it. Yeah.
I always drink bottled water because of this shit. I don't want, because it says it there that there's pills. People take pills, and so you have the drugs.
Oh yeah.
It's written right there.
If you spend enough time in New York City,
Hold on. Okay, let's
go
read
ahead.
this for a second. Aging infrastructure, climate change, and population growth are putting significant pressure on Montreal's water resources. Faced with the magnitude of these issues and the cost of planned investments, the city is launching, I don't know why I read laughing, is launching a public consultation on the future of water on its territory. Montreal wastes too much drinking water, dumps too
Okay,
many...
that's fucking stupid. The wastes. I mean,
We shouldn't even arrive at this point. We shouldn't be at this point. That's what's ridiculous.
dumps too many pollutants into the St. Lawrence River. Its aging infrastructure is unable to cope with the ever-increasing quantity of water spilled during torrential rains, and the city does not have enough money to update and adapt its water management infrastructure. After
we have
spending
money for other
14...
manakis.
Sorry?
We have money for other stupid shit.
Yeah, like giant cock rings in the
Oh
middle
yeah,
of
didn't we spend millions on the cock
yeah,
ring?
and lights on a fucking bridge. But anyways, that's besides the point.
Yeah, like this is a necessity. Why is
this
this
is huge.
In 2011, they spent
Oh my God!
millions. Not
14.
It's nothing.
$14 million in 2011 to clean up excessive amounts of prescription pill and ejaculate residue. The city of Montreal is once again in need of updating its water filtration system.
Ejaculate residue. It's so no.
You knew that. So it all
What do
goes,
you mean I knew?
it all goes down there. What do you think happens? They recycle it. How do you? But you're
I
not a child.
understand. No, but hold on.
You can't act shocked now, bro. For real,
We
though,
spend
you can't
money
act
on-
shocked.
That's not that. But hold on, bro. You telling me they could never get rid of the ejaculate?
No, they spend money to get rid of it. That's what he's saying. Now we just need more because, like, they spend money. Dude, all the thing you shit, you drink it too. It recycles.
The amount of
I understand.
ejaculate that must be
So-
in the
but
water
that
that
means-
they actually singled it out.
No, because in
But
2011,
you know that that's a lot.
that means it clogged up. That means at some point there was so much ejaculate it clogged up somewhere,
Okay,
like baby wipes.
but you are aware that we're the sex capital, dude.
There was enough ejaculate to clog up.
Well, think of the
Think of
the-
Formula One weekend.
no,
How much?
Think of the brothels.
I
Think
don't
of-
want to think of that right now.
Think of the brothels. Think of the brothels in St. Catherine in a given night. Thousands of people, all those cums that go into the sink, bro. All that jizz. Yeah, you drank some of it, but it was filtered, bro.
Hold on, 2011.
New
where
York
was
City
I?
has the resources.
No, it says in 2011 we
cleaned it up.
we spent millions to fix it, and
Oh.
now we're having problems again.
No, but I'm good because my mother, she used to order the Labrador bottles. The delivery bottles that they fill in the mountains.
You know what's funny is this should be an argument. You know how they argue like, why do we need a cock ring, bro? I wouldn't even build bike paths. I'd get rid of the cum. In
Yeah,
the water
that's
first.
insane. This is insane, bro.
But it's not. It's every.
I'm
major
never
city.
drinking filtered water ever again.
I only drink.
I mean,
filtered.
tap water ever again.
Okay, I hope Borgelli cuts that out. As soon as he gets confirmation that there's cum in the water, he's like, bro, I'm never drinking bottled water again. I just want tap water by the
No,
gallon.
they run
Oh,
the
that's
faucet.
disgusting,
Run the
dude.
faucet. It's run
It
the
says
faucet. Makes
industrial
it cold.
discharges into the river and the island's water bodies are constantly evolving. So even industrial discharges all their shit.
But You're not concerned with the possible, carcinogens or pollutants. You're
he's
you're
done. He's
concerned.
smoking.
You're concerned with the fucking cum.
But it's not, dude. It's not
Not
like
the
straight,
chemicals.
It's not straight up cum. You know that, right? Like they
No,
filter.
it's a jack. It's filtered.
There's like very very small.
Very small.
There's very
hints.
very small hints when we drink tap water of everything. Period stuff. What's it called? The
Period
first
blood?
Not period blood. The first thing, well, for sure, but the first thing they had found.
Menstruation.
No, was a pill that the chicks take. I don't know if it was the morning after pill or something, but it was a lot and it was fucking with the fish. You remember this shit? And then they paid money.
I remember that.
You had to
it
fix
was
the filtration.
the what are those pills called?
I forget, but bro, there's a lot of cum. What do you want me to tell you? There's a lot of cum.
Morning after.
It's not the city's fault that there's so much cum. It's our fault, but it's the city's fault that they're not spending money on it.
I'm also to blame because of the amount of times
You come into the sink.
the amount of
I've washed cum into the sink or in the bathtub or in the toilet bowl.
There you go.
doesn't do well in water.
But it's
Yeah.
not all you. This is like this has to be millions of people.
Of course, it's not all me. That would be impressive.
Ejaculate.
Plus, this is
It writes ejaculate. Legit writes ejaculate.
That's what I like that it says ejaculate.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go buy a water machine.
Crazy.
A Brita?
What's a water machine?
A water
I'm gonna
machine.
buy those water machines, like the water coolers, and I'll buy those giant water bottles that they fill up in the mountains. That's what I'm gonna
You
do.
keep saying the mountains.
He loves mountains.
Yeah, mountains.
Mountain
and
water
valleys.
is the cleanest. You know that, right?
Like pure. What do you eat? Mountain water. What he's trying to say is pure water from the like.
Yeah.
That has hermit cum in it.
No.
No.
Mountain water obviously
It's a
has
melting
whatever it
glacier.
takes from everything from what it takes sliding down.
Actually,
Obviously,
one thing.
it has animal shit, but so does everything else.
Yeah, one thing. My dad.
It really
he's
is wonderful.
always-
I've had it. I've
he's
His
very-
dad has a lot of good water.
yeah, I've
my-
actually.
my dad, because he's very paranoid of the government and everything. I remember before he left for New York, we would regularly go to like Labrador and shit, and he would refill our waters. We would go on like a road trip, and then he would bring like 10 of the. He had this big Jimmy SUV,
Gallons, yeah.
and then he would fill up. He would just sit there and fill up. I think I have VHS tapes of me like
Have
running
you
around
heard
the
of
rock.
Zin?
Yes, well, I've heard this recently now. Why is this telling me something?
Don't take it. It's nicotine that you put under your gum. Even Tucker Carlson's taking it. But I keep reading because they're saying it's straight nicotine. First of all, it jacks you up like you're on coke, and you could buy it. It's legal. It's completely over the counter.
Oh my god!
And it's so you could stop smoking because you get the nicotine hit, and it's supposed to be cleaner. But I've been reading that they're saying it might cause like cancer and shit like that.
Well, so does
Everything
cigarettes.
causes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, so what's the point? But it can also fuck up
Honestly,
your gums.
My coughing is pissing me the fuck off. I gotta say. I sometimes I watch other episodes and I actually do this off a lot and it bothers me and it's completely from
You know,
smoking.
it bothers you more than it bothers. I wouldn't say him, but me.
No, it bothers me because
It bothers me too.
smoking is stupid.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
I know.
So there's
So Zim.
Montreal Air Quality Health Index.
Oh, here we go.
The next 24 hours. No, we're at a 2 out of 10. Low risk. So like the air quality, like I guess LA is like an 8.
We've always had very good air quality, I would say, because
It's
of
Canada.
No, not just that. Also, I've noticed this about Montreal because we've been traveling here and there, and I've noticed other cities. You know, when they say New York, concrete jungle,
Yeah.
it's literally a concrete jungle. You see
Wet
concrete-
dreams are made of.
Hey, Montreal. If you look at Montreal over, like especially in the summer during the day, flying over, there is a lot of greenery. In neighborhoods. No. Why are you
I'm
laughing?
just laughing because you're telling me, a guy from here, that there's trees here. Yes, you are
He
right.
lives here. He knows.
You're right.
No,
There's a
I
lot of
know, I
green.
know. But the viewers,
You say it
maybe-
with such authority.
But maybe we have listeners that live in fucking
Yeah.
New York. What do you want me to
Canada
tell you?
has a lot of greenery.
No, but I mean our city,
yeah.
Montreal. What I like about Montreal is it's a city that
I agree.
emphasizes a lot on greenery.
We have a lot of parks. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
a
true.
lot of parks, a lot of trees in neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that in other cities. You don't see trees in neighborhoods like you see here. So I think that has a very big part to play in the filtration of the air.
Don't the trees eat up the carbon dioxide?
Yep. They take in bad air and put out good air.
What's precipitation?
It's
I
like
have no
wet.
idea.
It's like when it gets wet, precipitation.
I remember the formula
water.
from ecology.
No, but precipitation is like, it's gonna, like when they say 50% chance of precipitation. It means like 50% chance
Humidity.
of rain. Yeah.
Photosynthesis.
Yes.
I still can't get over how there was so much cum in 2011 that they had to pay millions of dollars.
$14 million to
That's
clean
not,
it.
but that's not what scares me. What scares me is the fact that they said that it's back again, and now they're fucked because this was in August, and they go, we don't have enough money to clean it.
And I've been using a Brita filter, and
You've been filtering out cum.
but I've also read online that
But
apparently
I shower with tap water, so I've been putting cum all over my body. Then.
fuck, bro, we've just all been showering in cum.
But very like the amounts are like very very low. You can't get pregnant.
Everyone is everyone is literally grown up cum showering in cum. That's crazy, bro.
That's ridiculous.
bro. We
It
could-
all starts with cum and ends with cum.
That's it. That's it.
But it is a little embarrassing.
It's a cycle of cum.
But it is
Cycle of
embarrassing the
cum.
amount of money we spent on lights on bridges,
Yeah,
the
I agree.
conquering, all that, and yet we're not getting rid of the jizz.
We have infrastructure that is crumbling. The most absurd thing I see is when they paint over a pothole.
Oh, we're putting money in the Olympic Stadium again.
When I see them
because
paint,
Taylor Swift skipped us.
oh fuck. When I see paint over a pothole, like a bike path lane painted over a pothole, I lose my mind. I lose my mind. I go, what?
Why do they do stupid shit?
Why? Or when there's a speed bump, but before the speed bump, there's almost no more road left.
You're right, and we can't. There's no
almost-
sign for the
Dude,
speed
you may
bump.
as well
yeah,
not put a
yeah.
speed bump.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I-
slow down. I have no choice.
But you have no idea how
So
many
they spent
times
the
I
money
jump
for this-
over a speed bump like it's Dukes of Hazzard.
So
like
they
a
spent
fucking,
the money.
It's awful. I
'cause
don't see it.
what drives me nuts about that, Guido, is they spent the money for the speed bump.
Yeah.
When they could have spent the same amount of money, if not less, to repair the road.
No, why would it? Why would they use logic?
That's what pisses me
If
off.
you go on Google Maps, you want to get pissed off, go on Google Maps and click. There is a bike path option. It shows you all the bike paths.
Fuck off.
TMR is empty.
I love it. Yeah, I love that.
Close
There
knit
is-
commute. Yeah.
There is bike paths all over the island. You see these little black
know what,
I like
lines
to stay the
going
fuck out
everywhere.
of my neighborhood.
And then there's a hole right
I want
in
to
TMR.
become. I want to become a millionaire just to live there.
I don't think I've ever seen a bike in TMR. So
No, I see.
No. I know. I'm kidding, but it's so. You're absolutely right. There's
There's
not
just
one,
a giant hole.
There's
If you
not
put
one
bike
bike path on Graham or
Yeah.
anything.
There's only a few towards the center of TMR where the shops are.
Yeah.
But they're very small. And they're not connected to any bike path for kilometers. So it's the
God
funniest
bless
fucking
town
thing.
of Mount Royal.
And I think there's another hole in Westmount. I think that's it.
Oh, no kidding. What?
Are we being
What's
invaded?
going on?
There's people yelling in the. What do you mean?
Why
Are
are
you
they-
alright, bro? What the fuck's wrong with you? I act stupid.
I scared
Oh my
him
god,
earlier.
other human beings exist. Oh my god.
No, because it
I
was a
scared
lot.
him
They were
earlier.
talking a lot louder than.
It's just because the door's open. That's
Oh,
why.
I see. Oh, have you seen? I saw a movie recently, the last few days, that a movie called Four Rooms. Have you seen this? You heard
I
of it?
love 4 rooms.
Yeah,
Is that the one with Antonio Banderas?
yeah. But the Zippo, the guy bets.
Does this work?
Well, it should. No, it's missing. But I found my old Zippo, and I was thinking that bet at the end of the movie that Tarantino's very likable, even in his monologue. The guy he bets his car. If he doesn't light his Zippo 10 times in a row, he gets Tarantino's car. It's a great scene.
I have a question for you.
And he chop off a finger.
I remember that scene. Why is every object I grab from you that you have touched very grimy?
Grimy?
Yeah, it's like there's a layer of
Grime?
Grime.
This Zippo has been in a Zippo case since 1994, I guess. So it's grimy. I don't know. I just thought it's cool. Yeah.
I just it was an observation. I'm not.
No, you're
criticizing you.
judging
You are.
me. You're judging
I am.
me.
I am judging you a little bit.
Okay,
but
it's a
no. I'm
Zippo.
just wondering. I'm curious.
It was a whole thing. Great scene, that chop off finger.
Sorry, that was such an asshole.
Yeah,
thing to
it's
ask you.
okay,
I'm
it's
sorry.
That guy was supposed to be Jules.
Who?
The guy who gets his finger chopped off. I forgot the poor actor's name. He's Tarantino's friend, and he was supposed to be Jules in Pulp Fiction, but obviously Samuel L. Jackson got the role, and now Tarantino felt so bad that he put him in this movie.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, the guy that in Pulp Fiction says, "Hey, Vincent Vega, Jules Inglewood."
I love
That
that
guy.
guy.
Yeah, him. He's the
He
guy.
felt
that,
bad?
He felt because he promised him the role of Jules, and then he never.
Oh, it's better that he didn't get Jules.
yeah, yeah. He's his buddy. You could tell he's
Oh, Jules in what movie?
Pulp Fiction. Jerry Curl, Samuel Jackson, and I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
English, motherfucker. Do
Do
you
you speak it? Big Kahuna birds.
Okay, we're gonna do our best recreation of English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? And we got to make it as close to Samuel L. Jackson as possible. You go first. Just don't do it into the microphone. Go. Look at the camera.
What that scene?
Okay.
Yeah, when he goes English, motherfucker.
But
Do you speak it?
Yeah, you got to recreate it as closely as possible to Samuel L. Jackson. Go.
Samuel,
challenge.
why do I start?
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? That's it.
And
Thank you.
scene. Wow, that was
Okay,
I
now
wanna
you
see
do it.
you now.
It's transcending, bro.
Let's see you.
I don't, what does he say before that?
It doesn't matter.
I
It
need
doesn't matter.
motivation.
What? What in no
What-
country I heard of?
What ain't no country I ever heard of? Do they speak English in what? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
That was good. I liked it. There was a lot of gusto to it.
It was Gusto.
What kind of country I ever heard of? Do they speak English in what? English. I don't know what else he says there.
No,
Big-
you butchered that one. But
Yeah.
the first one you did, there was life to it.
I could do Amanda Honey Bunny
What?
at the beginning. You know when Tim Roth and Honey Bunny are in the having the monologue talking about robbing the diner.
Yeah.
She says, "Any of you fucking pricks move, and I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you." And that's
So
exactly
good.
how it sounds.
So good.
God damn.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I you know what? I'm gonna rewatch it. It's been a while since I watched it.
When they were doing test audiences for that movie,
What do you mean? Like extras?
like the studio would put out a version of the movie to show audiences of whether or not it's the final cut. And one thing Tarantino noticed is how much people like there's, oh wow, Travolta, that's cool, he's a hitman. But then they see him get up with Uma Thurman and they're like, oh shit, it's actually the dance guy. He's gonna dance. People, the crowd freaked out because it was the guy who made dancing famous, the iconic Saturday Night Fever guy.
Grease.
And even in Pulp Fiction, he dances, and everybody. When the studio would say, "No, fuck, we don't want Travolta," Tarantino fought because he's walked with Travolta in Hollywood, and nobody, like the people, the audience, you walk down the street with this guy. 10 times out of 10, people are going to say hi to this
it's
man.
like Mike walking around in Quebec,
Correct.
in Montreal,
Correct.
Quebec.
Yeah, so you don't pay attention to the the critics. You pay attention to the people, and that's why.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. Love that movie,
One of
Tarantino, man.
One of my favorite scenes is when they accidentally blow the guy's brains out in the car.
Oh shit! I shot Marvin in the face.
Yeah.
and that's why that's funny because he doesn't say I shot Marvin. He says I shot Marvin in the face.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. In fact, why the hell am I on brain detail? Let's switch places. They're cleaning the car.
I'm never gonna forget my reactions to seeing Samuel L. Jackson in Coming to America when he's robbing the joint.
Who the fuck is this asshole? That's what he says.
I think that's where he started. People
Yeah.
started noticing him.
Come on, don't stall me, fat boy. That's what he tells Louis Anderson. Yeah. Man, that man has looked exactly the same for 30 years.
Legendary actor.
Yeah, he's got to be 70-something, man. What is he?
60 something.
Yeah. What does he play in The Avengers there?
Dude, some people don't age. It's scary. Or some people don't age at all. What's crazy is some people age gradually and it's bad. It gets worse
And then
worse.
all of a sudden they become old man. Yeah, I got it.
Or some people age gracefully and then from one year to the next, bam.
Yeah.
Have you noticed?
There's some people that look. You know who I think there's There's so many people that look exactly the same for some reason. That's
I saw his doppelganger the other. Are you okay?
My apologies. I went through a ejaculate.
Rabbit hole.
oh,
Oh, you
he's
never
still
do
on the
that.
filtration.
No, bro. Whatever. I mean, you guys can look. I'll tell you anyway. It's gonna fuck up your day
Why?
because you make a lot of pizza. So, yeah, bro.
The
it's
mozzarella.
Like, no. It's just we're really like
We're discussing
there's cum
species.
everywhere. Bro, so upon my research, I was looking for health. Like I was trying to find ways that they're not touched by. But all the healthy options, like I'll take. Let's say you go grain or brown, like let's say bread or rice or shit like that. Bro, all the brown stuff, bro. The brown bread, brown pita, brown anything that's
Wheat.
opposed to white has 47% more over the counter medication found it and residue from ejaculate.
Cum is
Bro,
all
47% more, bro.
Cum is all
You know how
around.
crazy that is, bro? That's a huge number of difference. So you're getting cum either way, but if you're trying to go brown and natural, it's just all cum all the time.
Come together.
What the fuck, bro? How? Like, here's the thing. Is there no lobby? Is there no lobby that could
There's no ejaculate lobby.
no, not an ejaculate, but a health lobby, bro? Like, hold on. Like, we're just allowed to put anything in. Like, there's no test. Or we tested. We're like, yeah, there's cum in this. Go ahead. Shouldn't we stop when we discover that it's half cum? Shouldn't that be like a like? Do you see what I'm saying? Shouldn't you be able to say we can't sell this? Why? Because you're forced to be able to swallow Mexican dudes' cum.
There's not enough fuck checkers.
No, it's not
Fact check.
It's you when you like now. This is stuff that's
Mexican guys.
This is stuff that's found, okay? So what I'm saying is, instead of telling us what you're eating has 47% cum, why don't you say you can't eat that? We're not selling that because there's 40. Like, you're just telling me. That doesn't make you nice. Because I'm never going to read that. Unless I went online now, I never would have known. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's
that
misleading.
really is fine print.
Yeah, it's misleading because who the fuck? I've never in my life I picked up something in a store and said, I wonder how much cum there is in this, or if there's shit, or if it's cancerous, or if it's dangerous. So if you put shit in fine print, or you don't even put in the label, I have to go online and look at your research. That's crazy, bro. Because if you told me, I would have never eaten it.
Ironically,
If you told me right now that brown bread has 47% more trace of human ejaculate, bro, I would have never brought it any in my house. I wouldn't have trusted anything brown bread.
it was actually CBC, ironically enough. Cock! It made cock.
But
That was the website.
Bro, it would be funny, bro, if we weren't paying half our money in taxes and they're allowing us to swallow cum. This is ludicrous shit, bro. This is ludicrous shit.
Ludicrous speed.
Researchers suggested that one-size-fits-all dietary advice may not always be true. Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Residue from ejaculate.
But Poseidon
over-the-counter.
is very angry.
No, he doesn't.
He's just defeated.
He doesn't eat this shit anyway.
By the way, are you done with your burrito?
I can't have keto pizza.
Why? What do you eat?
I can't have keto pizza. I can't have almond flour pizza because everyone's coming in almonds.
No, it doesn't say anything about almonds. It says brown, like brown rice, brown
Oh,
sugar.
okay.
Yeah, actually, that is keto. I
Yeah.
made keto bread with almonds.
It doesn't say that at all.
pretty
bro.
good.
It says brown, like brown rice, brown bread, brown tortillas, anything that's, they have like whole wheat instead of white. That's the problem. They're saying all the whole wheat shit is more dirty.
But how?
They don't, but this is the thing, same thing with the water. Like, I don't know how.
I don't know. This is why I'm not. It's
So hold on. Let's
it's
say
a
palm. Let's say
suspect,
palm toast.
article, I think.
So let's say
It's
palm.
not.
Let's say palm bread toast.
Palm bread. Yeah.
Palm toast.
Oh, I like,
POM.
Yeah. What's POM? Oh, the
Yeah,
guys with the chef hats on.
Yeah. So you tell me the
palm.
white bread, and then there's the brown palm toast.
Yeah.
Has
Whole
47% more ejaculate than the white one.
Yes. So they both have. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is you're not safe anywhere.
Stone ground.
So everyone's just eating cum.
Right.
So we're all a bunch of mouth breathing, cum eating
together.
degenerates.
Cum is all around. Cum is all around. Cum is all around.
So that means you've eaten cum, I've eaten cum, you've eaten cum,
You've eaten cum.
So basically, this is brown bread versus white bread. It's called.
Can we start a new Me Too
by
movement?
Dr. Luis? Dr. Luis Weissman from MBBS Honors. I don't know what the fuck. And words by Natalie Healy. Oh, a medical review by the doctor, and the words that they're used are by Natalie Haley. So it says, if you've been jumping on the bread baking wagon lately, you might wonder if it's healthier and you might want to slow down. It says, most people believe brown bread, otherwise known as whole meal or whole wheat bread, is better for our health than white. And according to most nutritionists, you'd be correct. Whole grain products contain more fiber and nutrients than their white counterparts. However, it is not necessarily so clear-cut. In a study in 2017 published in Cell Metabolism, found no overall benefit in health measures for those who ate whole grain sourdough bread over white. Also, residue from ejaculate and over-the-counter medication is 47% more present than their white counterparts. Some people did better on whole wheat, while others benefited more from the white bread. Researchers suggested that one-size-fits-all dietary advice may not always be for everyone. Crazy.
That's such a random thing to throw in there too. It has nothing to do with.
It's subjective.
Has nothing to do
With
has
diet?
nothing to do with weight loss.
No, but it doesn't say anything. Dietary. When people say dietary, your diet doesn't mean you're on a diet, fatty. It means what you
Diet
eat.
just means what you eat. That's what the definition
That's
of
such
diet
a,
is.
that's such a good fat reply.
Yeah. Diet only means he's on a steady diet of cum.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. You could say I'm on a diet of cum means
Yeah.
I'm strictly eating cum.
Doesn't mean you're restricted to only diet. Yeah.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. How much cum there is and everything.
So wait, the fatter you are, the less cum you've digested.
It depends on what you eat. Because if you eat
A lot of brown bread.
if you eat whole wheat stuff all the time, then you're eating 50% more cum than everyone else.
What the fuck is happening, bro?
47.
How is freaking cum?
You're gonna.
What the first pigeon shit now?
Do you eat any whole grain products? No.
No.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter.
But how still? It doesn't make
Bro.
sense. Do people not wash their hands?
This is from the water.
It's fuck
water.
yeah.
What do you wash?
Even if you wash your
You
hands,
have to use
get
cum to
on
wash
your
the cum
hands.
off, bro.
This is amazing, bro.
This is like Willy Wonka's cum factory. What
But-
the fuck is happening?
But I was Googling.
That's a nice porn spinoff.
By the way, but I was Googling the whole time. I was trying to find something to scare you. None of it, there's like, we find traces of cum and people, none of it has ever been proven to cause anything. Like, no.
No, it's
That's not the problem.
I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
a
just
protein.
saying.
That's
It's
not
a protein.
the problem,
Protein, yeah.
bro.
It's
I
protein.
would rather you know what? I'm only having coffee and cigarettes from now on.
It's like mucoid.
I'm
It's like
only
it's
having
like
coffee and
phlegm.
cigarettes.
It's like it's like
I don't
snot.
have, you know what? Fuck
The
this.
best is because of what I'm looking for.
Fuck
I
this.
also get articles like, how often should men ejaculate? Like, yeah.
Apparently, 50 Cent says not to ejaculate. Is that true?
Well, he has kids, so he's ejaculated.
How's there cum everywhere? I blame Tamalavac
But there's also cum all over the metros.
Why to my love?
because he jerks off and doesn't wash his hands. He's still-
Bastard.
allegedly.
How do I Google this? I don't remember what it was.
Water ejaculate
No.
CBC.
I remember once I read in the subway. It's filled with disgusting stuff.
Wait, the metro?
The metro.
The
Subway.
McKinney- the
that,
Montreal-
but that is expected. You've got all these crackheads down there.
You know what? Ours is cleaner compared to a lot of the ones I've seen in the world.
Bro, could you imagine the filth in New York City?
Oh, I've seen it. Nothing like a good fresh scent of urine in the morning when you're going to work on the subway. It's just fucking urine. Yeah.
We're a nasty species.
Stand clear
We're
of the
very
closing
dirty.
doors.
We're a very dirty species.
This N train's making local stops. Next stop, Hoyt and Skimmerhorn. Stand clear of closing doors.
Now my mouth feels.
Icky, grimy. It's a whole grimy episode. Everything's
Very grimy. But it is
Grimy.
interesting. People will learn.
Grimy.
I guarantee there's people out there who just eat they don't, no, for real. They don't think that like me, I look at people even when they bring me my cup, like, do they touch it like this? Them just,
You are aware of that. That's true. Oh, you know what people do? I notice at Starbucks when people go add their milk and their sugar to their coffee, they take the lid off, but they put it face down, which is stupid.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Because that's the part that's going to be on their mouth.
Yep, that's disgusting.
You're supposed to take the lid off and do that. But they put it down like that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what's the whole point?
Okay, bro, but look at what you.
Oh, look at you! The fucking there's coffee and cum everywhere now, bro. Jesus Christ, these guys.
I'm sorry that I'm yelling. I
sorry.
have
It's
these
okay.
spasms, but
Are you excited?
It's insane that how as a society do we just accept
Come everywhere?
everyone just come everywhere, bro?
Imagine on December 31st
There's
how
pigeon
much come.
shit,
Isn't that a big sex day? The
There's
New
pigeon
Year's.
shit, raccoon come, human come, all over the place.
Would you say New Year's Eve is a big cum day?
No,
I think a lot
Yeah.
of people fuck on New Year's Eve.
maybe
It's a whole
there's-
thing. Yeah.
Valentine's Day, also.
A lot of makeup sex on Valentine's Day. The
I
day
remember
after.
I used to get mad at people. I used to fucking threaten people when I lived at my mom's place. We had a parking lot for everyone that lived in the buildings across the street, and some of these motherfuckers would park their car there and bang and throw the condoms out.
Oh, it was
Okay,
like
that I've seen. That's disgusting.
oh yeah, that's it
When
was
I
like
would
where
tell
people
you-
would park and fuck.
When I would tell you,
It's
bro, I
awful.
used to start banging on windows and they take off.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the.
They were banging in the back. He was banging on the window.
Yeah. I would get
Like
so
like
mad.
Kate Winslet and DiCaprio in Titanic in that car. I don't know why I went to that, but
a nice scene.
in Westmount, there's the Lookout. I remember we used to go park there and make out when we were like 16 at the Mount Royal Lookout. That was a
You know, I didn't discover the Lookout. Oh, you're talking about the Olympic Stadium.
no,
Lookout.
no. At Mount Royal, when you go the
Oh, you
Lookout,
used to be able to park.
I think you still can.
No, you can't go up there with your car. You're not allowed.
Okay, well, you did then. It was called the
Really?
Lookout. The
Wow.
yeah, that was the makeout
You know, I didn't discover that Lookout until
a couple of weeks ago.
9 years ago.
Really?
Yep.
There's two actually. There's a Westmount one and a Montreal
Yeah,
one.
there's the Westmount side, which overlooks all of downtown city with the old Montreal, where
And the other one looks at the East End.
the atrocity of the Olympic Stadium that we're still paying for, and that they want to fix now. They want to spend billions of dollars to fix it. Did you see this?
Yeah, because
Fix what?
Taylor Swift
roof of the Olympic
skipped
Stadium.
the Olympic Stadium, so now Montreal is has to renovate it again.
Right. The problem was the Olympic Stadium, not the cum everywhere.
Yeah. Taylor Swift.
Are you fucking with us? Or did you do
No.
one of the HTML shit?
No, I'm pulling up all kinds of shit, bro. I'm finding amazing stuff.
He's pulling out.
None of it is
Hey.
really. None of it is stuff that we eat. No, none of it is stuff that we're like. The most fucked up stuff isn't dangerous to us in particular, but it's fucking crazy what's out there. I don't know why he finds it amusing, but
I'm just laughing because it said ejaculate. I read it before and I didn't expect that out of nowhere. That's why I'm laughing.
That's crazy.
Most
There's just
wonderful
ejaculate everywhere.
time of the
but I was looking for the Metro in Montreal. I can't find anything, but I found one for New York. New York is bad.
Really?
New York, but this is. I was trying to find the one that I had seen where you touch stuff. I couldn't find that. I only found the one for
Oh, in the metro, you mean?
in the Metro. I had seen it all the time. I don't know what to Google, but anyways, this one is from Wired magazine. You know Wired?
Yeah, the computer magazine.
Yeah, it was the filthy truth about subway air. So they talk about subways in general, but they really focus on the problematic. They have this whole thing about like health to your lung risk, long-term exposure to particle matter. Anyways, but there was a study in the U.S. that contained some of the highest air pollution measurements ever recorded for subway stations.
God damn.
Around 1,700 micrograms of particulate matter measuring 2.5 microns in diameter or less, what's known as PM 2.5 per cubic
Spoke
meter.
Chinese to me.
It says, for example, at two stations, one in Manhattan and one in New Jersey, the reading represents average levels during two relatively short hour-long windows. So PM 2.5 is considered particularly dangerous since these are very fine particles that can travel deep into people's lungs and possibly also their bloodstreams. Readings in New York City were of particular concern as dangerous levels of animal rectal matter,
Rat assholes.
along with human sperm particles, are commonplace. The World Health Organization
lungs are-
advises
are-
average
are-
exposure to PM 2.5 over a day not exceed 15 milligrams per 3 or whatever.
On your way to work every day, you inhale
Bro.
cum. You inhale cum.
Cum
bro.
and animal shit.
Animal rectal.
Bro, what the
dirt.
fuck are we, bro?
I
Could you imagine how
I'm going to find a
dark the
way-
lungs are
am going
after
to find
5
a way-
years?
I'm going to find a way. I don't know how. to make millions of dollars,
Killing people.
and I'm going to escape the city. I'm gonna go live out on farmland. Fuck that.
I don't blame you.
Fuck that, bro. I'm like Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Why is he saying Brock Lesnar?
Instead, you should go live like Brock Lesnar. He lives better. I don't know
Brock
about Lesnar.
Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
Like exhaust.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Look at Brock Lesnar. All these people that live out are healthier
Nah.
than all this poison.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bro,
He's self-sufficient.
So
Fuck that. I'm starting to understand my father. You know what's crazy? I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm taking my father's side.
wait, he told you about the cum years ago.
No, but he's been telling me for years that the city is filthy. The city is filthy. The city is filthy.
Could you imagine how many,
And you know what? He's starting to build his little farm up north and everything and all
For a
this shit.
reason.
And the more I get older and the more I find out, the more I understand the man.
You're
The
turning
more,
into your dad.
The more I see him and I go, motherfucker, he makes sense.
You're who your dad would have been if he stuck around to eat more cum. God damn, with all the shit that he eats from he's literally
Bro, what are we doing here?
You've taken in a lot of cum.
what are
Bro,
we
you might
doing
not be
here?
fat. That might just be cum.
What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing as a society? What
What are we doing? What kind of lives are these?
What's happening?
For real, the only way out of this is we have to really take control of the city and redistribute the wealth. Basically, all the money that they're spending on, cut a lot of the shitty jobs that shouldn't be there for the government. Take that money, sell the cock ring, and invest in the water filtration, invest in all that shit, bro. Because right now, basically, everyone's biking everywhere filled with cum. Our food is poisoned.
Hey, how's the Argentinian guy doing, by the way?
Every time he goes to do an audit at one of the government,
Yeah.
another government
The
building,
office explodes.
the office
For
explodes.
real?
Yep.
That's real?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No casualties, just
It
They
just
set
blows
everything
up.
on
It just
fire.
blows up,
Because,
yeah.
dude, these fucking socialist bullshitters. It's the same thing here. If we were to audit the government, bro, they would not let us. They either kill us or they'd set everything on fire, bro. You
Yep.
know how much crime they're committing?
The amount of money spent on unnecessary things versus necessary things.
Bro, and it goes to their pockets too. The unnecessary things is so that they distract you from all the shit that they're pocketing and all the cum. That's why they eat. No, but it's true. That's why they eat other stuff and not the shit you have. It's because they don't want the cum. They leave it for you peasants.
We do have a cockroach.
Poseidon soon will be activated. He's like a sleeper cell. He's gonna be activated. He's gonna go start tearing down government buildings. You eat the cum. You eat the cum.
well, they already are. They're getting fucked in fucking the House of Commons or whatever the fuck in the United States.
That was crazy.
It's true. Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy,
love that. Come on. That's like
'cause-
sex for
'cause-
Sam.
You know why? That's because they're going directly to the source.
Yeah, the guy was just thirsty.
No, but there needs to be reform. This is preposterous.
This is a little bananas right now. Like if you told me that the modern
Like,
world,
are you fucking with me, bro?
no. If you told me that the modern world is you drinking other people's jizz, there's shit everywhere, there's a homeless crisis, there's a new tent city. If you told me that's what the modern world
You know
is, I
what's
wouldn't believe you.
You know what's crazy? All my life, I've criticized
The Chinese.
the medieval. I've criticized the French.
Yeah, you have.
What was
I've
his name?
criticized the
What's
French.
guy with the floppy neck fat. What was his name? That guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot his name.
What does that have to do with the French?
I thought they were filthy.
They
We're
are.
not any better.
No. We're better than them, but we're still bad. But it's way better here than in
It is. You're right.
Northern Europe.
I've heard crazy stories about Paris.
Southern
Something-
Europe has pretty good water. They're
That's because Southern Europe always Rome has those aqueducts that they built during the Roman times, and they still use them.
They do have aqueduct.
They don't have cum.
yeah, but that's because they're not using the same. Well, they're not filtering the same water. We're filtering our water and re-drinking it. He's so defeated, like it's
Yeah.
his fault, bro. It's been like this.
I understand, but it's unacceptable.
You're not wrong.
Well,
man.
what are you
It's
gonna do about it?
unacceptable, bro.
Write to your local.
Yeah, why don't you write to your local representative, write
Yeah.
to Mary Darros or write to Plant and be like, look, before you do another bike lane, make sure I can't analyze my water and find cum in it.
This is some NWO shit.
Signatures.
No. You know what this is? This is some
New-
fucking.
new-
You know how they
new
want everyone to
world
eat
order.
bugs?
Did you see my post about the bug eating?
Yeah, I saw.
NPR is gaslighting.
How they want everyone. They want everyone to eat bugs and cum, bro. That's what they
Bro.
want. This is some new world order shit.
So you know how now we're finally talking about the bugs thing? We're like, enough. I don't want to eat your fucking bugs. So basically, what they're trying to say is that no one ever said you're gonna eat bugs. That's a right wing conspiracy theory. So the articles, bro. These are the headlines. May 14th, 2013, NPR. Maybe it's time to swap burgers for bugs, says the UN. NPR again, September 14th, 2017. At bug eating festival, kids crunch down on the food of the future. Then in 2018, July, your ancestors probably ate insects. So what's bugging you? Wow. And then now in July of 2023, this is the same. This is NPR, all NPR. This right-wing conspiracy theory about eating bugs is about as racist as you think. Wow. Yeah, they're the ones spewing, and the second people fight back, like, I don't want to eat bugs. Like, who? No one told you to eat bugs. No, we never said that. That's racist.
That's like Soylent Green, the movie Soylent Green.
I swear to God, if I was a kid and my mother fed me bugs at a carnival,
Are you eating cockroaches?
I would probably
You've eaten raccoon cum, bro.
as soon as he has because of the soups at Tim
Oh,
Hortons.
I never had the soups Tim Hortons.
And
I
neither did I.
enjoy
Because you know why I never had soups in public? Because of what I saw at Kazakh.
She
said that out loud.
No, but because you know what happened. That's what I'm telling you. I know
Sorry.
what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I hate it whenever you act surprised. Like, did you make that up? Did you like? This is common knowledge. You know it's everywhere.
Yeah, no, I've worked in restaurants. Anyways, as soon as I would be like of fighting age, like around 13, 14, I would stab my parents.
Yeah.
If you ate
if
bugs,
they fed
if
me
they fed you
bugs when
bugs.
I was a kid, when I was younger, I would keep it in my mind and in my head every day, playing back. And then as soon as I was like 13, 14, I'd stab them to death.
It is crazy to do that to your kid, though.
You know how when you eat a shrimp, you just
If
keep
you
that. You
feed your
eat shrimp
kids-
and you eat that. You keep the tail part in your hand. Like you imagine eating a grasshopper halfway like that, right?
Imagine eating a fucking hairy spider.
If you feed your kids bugs,
and it's like an avocado, you know, it's like furry, but it's a spider, a big one.
Oh, like a kiwi furry. That
And it's-
furriness.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
bite
yeah.
into it, it's that juice, like juicy.
like a lava cake.
yeah.
who showed us this?
That's what they're doing.
You know, in Hong Kong and in China, there are some parts of the city that are so densely populated that you know what they do for oil for food when they fry shit.
It's on the street, right? It's worse than to come here.
It's
Fat, animal fat.
no. It's sewage oil. They call
That
it.
is fucking awful.
There's
That
videos.
is-
Pull up the videos.
No, I know. I don't want to see it, but
Pull
it's
up
true.
the videos for him. Don't watch it. He's just
Basically,
gonna
the
watch
grease
it.
trap. You're just
Yeah,
emptying
yeah,
out the grease trap
no,
and
in the
throwing it in the
street. No,
freezer.
they get it in the
it's
street,
from
though.
the sewers.
It's
They fill it up.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's
There's
not.
I swear to
in
God,
it,
there's
dude.
videos of this. There's
Hold on,
video
hold on.
evidence.
But you're talking shit about them, but you've been bathing in cum and you've been eating raccoon. It's the same shit.
Not that different.
Yeah,
actually.
that's the problem.
Aren't we the first world?
I think Poseidon hit on the head when he had the meltdown last time, and everybody thought that it was fake. That was a real meltdown because it was real. Everybody thought that I faked it to trick him, but
You did with the HTML, no?
no, we didn't. That's I keep telling you this for fucking years. I told the same thing to Matthew. You've been you broke out of the matrix for a second, and you felt what everyone else felt. That reaction was real. That was literal Poseidon figuring it all out and realizing how crazy it is, and you snapped at it. And you're what everyone felt at the same time. The second you figure it out, the second you see what's happening, people freak the fuck out. Same thing now, the bugs. They're trying to make it seem like it's fake
The
news.
bugs is insane.
They're trying to make it seem like it's not real. I remember them saying this for fucking years. They're not going to gaslight me.
There needs to be an investigation into the semen stuff.
National Public
What do you
Radio.
investigate? What do you
Like
mean?
somebody needs to be apprehended.
Someone needs
Bro,
to
no
be
one's
apprehended.
sitting there coming. This is
No, but whoever's letting this happen.
You think
You
there
understand-
should be a coalition of like an
Don't
ejaculate department?
like, what are you talking about, bro?
I don't know, dude. I'm trying to figure shit out.
You know what the problem? The problem is they can't. The filtration normally could filter almost 99% of all that shit. It's becoming old and used, and we need to spend money to refix it because what we did in 2011 is like worn out now. So we're noticing it again in the water. It's not filtering it all properly. We're
But he
noticing
did say
medication.
nobody got pregnant though.
We're noticing medication and we're noticing cum and there's other shit too. So in order to fix it, we have to spend billions, redo everything, the piping, filter. That's what they're trying. You can't stop people from coming into the water,
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I'm tired.
but you can't stop someone from. We're going to police everyone's house, be like, don't throw cum in the toilet. You can't police that. It's the problem is that we're not spending money on the filtration. The problem isn't people coming. You come in the toilet. It's you're part of the problem.
New York City has the best water in the world, not necessarily because it's they're known to have the best. It's because the system they have to filter their water is the best in the
And
world.
remember how filthy they are. It's because they actually invest instead of a cock ring. They're like, I don't want to swallow cum every day. There's so many people coming here. I don't want to swallow people's jizz. So they invest. Here, they don't care. They're like, I just sperm.
Yeah, type that in. Water filtration New York one day. You'll see it's fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
it's
The
insane.
shit. Yeah.
It's also probably privatized.
Yeah, it's a company that does it. You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not so shit.
Waste management.
Yeah.
It's some fucking.
Some fucking jaguar.
But there's also a lot more money.
Jaguar.
There's a lot more money. There's a lot more people in New York. And they take that shit serious. Here, nobody complains. In New York, bro, somebody tests their tap water and they find cum in it.
Nobody complains.
Poseidon, somebody tests their tap water in New York, finds
Why are we still
traces
talking about this?
traces amounts of semen. They're gonna sue the whole state, bro, into the medieval times. Here, they find cum and they do whatever. Like, what are you gonna do? There's cum in my water. That's the difference. No fear here, because you can't sue the government here. Communism. Communism.
No fear. Communism.
I feel like he's fucking with me.
I'm not. I didn't say
I got
anything to
nothing.
fuck with you.
makes sense.
Are you having a crisis now, bro?
Because there's no way.
We have 2 missed calls
There's
from
no
Adam,
way.
by the way.
You know what? Put Adam on the
There's
phone.
no way. There's.
Hold on. Let's put Adam on the phone. Let's just ask Adam if he knows anything about this. The best thing that he could answer is, I used to work for the city. I would come everywhere. Can you connect him to Bluetooth?
I'm trying.
It is crazy, Poseidon. I hate this guy.
As soon as I can. Thank you.
After leaving a message,
How do you
can
feel
hang
about
up
this?
or
I don't feel
press
good at all. I
pound
feel
for more options.
disgusted. I feel like I want to move.
Yeah.
I feel angry, but I also feel helpless.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm feeling all the same stuff.
That's how I feel.
Helpless is a good description of
I
how a
feel
lot
helpless.
of people feel.
And also, since everyone's dumb, you can't even lead them. People are gonna be like, "What? Why are you so anti-cum?" Like, people are so stupid.
Yeah. Here. Yeah. Here. I had some Americans. They rented a car and they were like
Complaining about the cum.
No, they started complaining about the hospital system, the healthcare system
Oh, here or there?
here.
Here, bro.
Because-
Here's garbage.
And then they told me how at first they were excited because they've heard only good things about our healthcare
Because
system.
we lie.
And then once they were presented with everything, they were like, "Yo, your healthcare system is trash."
Yep.
What happened was, I think the lady's daughter ended up getting a snowboarding. She was snowboarding. She fell. They
Yeah,
think
broke her leg or something.
No, they think she got a concussion.
Okay.
So what ended up happening? They went to the ER here, and she ended up waiting 8 hours. And then when they finally saw her, she had to wait like another fucking 10. They're like, "Yeah, there's no doctors right now."
Yep.
And then they're like, "Yeah, maybe she got a concussion, so just go home." But
Maybe.
but don't fly because if she has a concussion, she might die.
And it made sense what they said because
And then-
we
and then
wait
they
a
were
long
Like, so what,
time.
do we live here now?
And then they're like, "Bro, what the?" No, they drove a car down.
No, I'm just saying, like what kind of-
And they were like, "Bro, what the?" And then they came and saw me, and they're like, "Is this a regular thing?" I'm like, "Just last week, 2 people died in the ER," and they were like, "What?"
Yeah, waiting.
They were like,
USA,
"What?
they would have
What
been.
do you mean they died in the ER? I go, they were waiting to get treated
For
and
2
they
days, yeah.
died.
Yeah. It's
And they
very
looked-
common here.
And they thought I was messing with them.
yeah.
No. It's because of all the lies the media
true.
The media
It's
tells
absolutely
everyone we
true.
have the best healthcare system on the planet.
No, we
and
just
we're
have a-
literally next to a country that actually has the best healthcare system on the planet. The best healthcare system on the planet. The only difference is that it's because here it's quote unquote free, but it isn't. You still pay for it.
And then because this lady was from Florida, and then she goes to me, "Yeah, but it's free. You know, they're
free?
down in the States. You need insurance." I go, First of
You
all,
pay for insurance
I go
here
to her,
too.
I go to her. First of all, it isn't free.
Yeah.
You
And
pay
she
for
goes-
it in other ways.
And she goes, "What do you mean?" I go to her, "Look, the amount of taxes we pay." I go, "If you make over 120 grand, if you pass a certain bracket, you're taxed 56% of your income almost. It comes up to." I go to her, "So more than half of your income goes to taxes." It's
You wait years for an operation.
I told-
Years. People wait years for an
I told
operation.
her it's supposed to be for the healthcare system and the schools, but it's all going to politicians' pockets.
Yeah,
I told her.
100%. Yeah.
In the U.S., let's say I break
You
my
see a doctor in half an hour.
I go to her. How many times am I going to break my arm in a lifetime?
Yeah.
Maybe twice. Maybe
Hopefully.
Maybe I didn't learn my lesson the first time, or the second time I had a mistake. I go,
Yeah.
let's say, how much does it cost to fix a broken arm?
Five
It was
Gs.
like $5,000.
Yeah.
I go, I would rather pay 10 grand in a lifetime to fix my arm than pay fucking
50 G's a year.
50 grand a year
yeah.
for services I don't fucking use.
And when you try to use them,
They
you
don't
can't.
present it to people that way, though.
And she goes,
Not just that.
Yeah. And then she goes,
If people would understand,
Dude,
Yeah.
if you
and
know,
then she goes, pregnancy.
Minimum.
I go, okay, it costs 20 grand. How many
Yeah.
kids you gonna have?
yeah. No, but also minimum. Here's the thing: minimum, you have to spend $500 a year minimum, no matter what. They take it out of whatever they pay you in order to get the minimum requirement to help the Quebec healthcare system. You know that, right? When you go to your taxes, unless you have private insurance, they'll charge you less because they go, you have private. So already take that out. If you would, I'd rather spend less on my taxes instead of half my check or whatever on taxes. Take a portion of that and put on a health insurance.
But they're not doing anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
They're not doing anything. Our streets are full of holes.
yeah, because the money goes
our
to wherever the hell
filtration
they
water
want. You're
system
right.
is full of cum.
But
There's
if you
bike
say-
paths everywhere.
By the way, the problem, just for the record, I know the cum is disgusting. The problem, I have a problem with the cum, but the more shocking thing is the prescription medication.
That's nuts too, bro. Because that who knows how that can affect.
Estrogen, all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
bro. It's super dangerous.
Estrogen. Sometimes I'll look at a TV commercial and start crying because of too much estrogen.
That's
Like
it's a
how
mental thing.
yeah.
No, but the issue here is that
The
people
bureaucracy.
No, but people are in the prison for so long. The second you attack it, the prisoners defend the prison. So a lot of people talk shit. They see horror stories. They go, "The United States, you want to go in if you break your arm and you're gonna owe $150,000."
No.
That's not. If that's how it works,
No.
the whole system will collapse. That's not
Yeah.
how it fucking works.
How many times have I been to
There's
the
a good way to
hospital
look
in
at
my
it.
life?
I don't know.
I think
I've
I've been. I think I've been like 4 times.
I've been.
I
crazy.
have literally broken stuff and refused to go because I'm like, there's no point.
Yeah, me too.
But-
But now, whenever I get sick or injured, I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
I
It has to
remember
be something like I think it's life threatening. I don't know. I need
and
help.
even then, you might die
As-
in the
as
ER.
a-
So
as a kid or a youngster, I remember going to the CLSC, to the clinic. Then, like in the 90s, you took a number like you were at a deli getting sliced
That's
turkey.
how it is in the States,
Okay?
and they take pride. They go, our emergency wait time is very excessive, 7 to 11 minutes.
That's it. I remember it was like
And
that
here
when I
it's
was a
7
kid.
to 11 hours just to go through triage.
When I was a kid, it was that like that, and it hasn't been like that
the thing
since.
is, it starts off like that, but
Yeah.
then it turns into this
The
monstrosity.
last time it was like that, 7 to 11 minutes to see a doctor was maybe in mid-90s.
Communism doesn't work.
I have gone. I can count on my one hand how many times I've been to the ER. One time,
One time.
I must have been like 7 or 8, and my mother had a 2-door Honda Civic, and I went to get out of the car too fast, and I broke my pinky.
Oh.
My pinky was basically like this. That was the first time. Second time, I almost tore the tendon in my ankle. There was that. There was the time the matches, the tip of the matches went into my eye.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that one.
3 times.
And the time you were pregnant.
What about for the abortion?
But that was for an abortion, so that was a
Yeah.
private clinic.
Like, how did you get pregnant? So he's like, all the cum in the water.
Studies show that nobody has gotten.
But hold
pregnant.
on.
I've just been drinking water and eating brown bread.
So that's
Ejaculate.
3 times I've been to the ER. If you go to the ER more than once in 3 years, you're the problem. I'm sorry
There's
to say.
people that
I'm sorry to say because I'm like
there's
dumb
people
as
that
shit.
live there. There are
Well,
sick
there are,
fucks that
there are
no, no.
people. No, they're not even sick. There are people. I remember when I was in.
And I think
They just hang out there.
Yeah, they just they go for anything.
I had an
because
allergic
they
reaction.
can. And it's normally
Because
a lot of
they
new,
can.
It's normally a lot of new immigrants. They end up there and they're like, "Fuck."
might
bro.
as well.
They might as well, and they'll go for anything. Like I have a scratch. I have this. I have that. So that's annoying too. But that's what happens when you tell everyone
It's nice and warm.
free and it's
if it's minus
amazing.
30 outside,
Yeah,
you go warm up in an emergency room.
it's very stupid our system here,
You're right. Yeah.
Terrible.
and no one wants to stay because the money goes to the politicians instead of to the doctors. So the doctors don't get paid well enough to stay. The nurses get overworked because there's not enough of them.
I'm starting to understand the assisted suicide.
Nurses,
If you end up in the ER room more than once a year, just die. What are you doing?
nurses and
What are you doing?
and,
You don't know how to live life.
Teachers have been complaining for 30 years. They never get their respect.
No.
It's happening right now. It's so true.
They don't care.
Parents sleeping on 4 chairs in the waiting room, waiting 12 hours to see a pediatrician.
There's a mayor in a northern Ontario town. she still lives with her parents because she can't afford a house.
Yeah, I
And
saw
she is
that.
a mayor.
She's a mayor. Could you imagine? I was an employee. I was a government employee, and she came to work and she tried to tell me what to do. I tell her, shut the fuck up. You still live with your mother, bitch. You're gonna tell me what to do at work?
Yeah, but dude, why are you mad at the girl? The girl's
I'm
honest.
just mad because there's cum in the water. There's cum in the water,
It's a
and
valid.
it's not filtered properly. Are you?
It's a valid complaint. No one. I'm not attacking you. He's not attacking you. That's a valid complaint. What I'm saying is, this girl, the poor mayor. The problem with this is the fact that the system is so fucked up. There's not enough money. You can't even work a regular government job now, a mayor, and have your
And
own
pay your
apartment.
bills.
That's how expensive everything is.
Wow.
That's what you should focus on. She didn't make there be cum in our water. It's not her fault. I
I have to
guarantee.
blame somebody.
Blame Valerie.
Yeah, she fainted.
She probably
It's all
fainted.
about it.
She probably fainted from extreme ejaculation.
There you go. Yeah. It's all because of her passion for the penis.
Passion pour le pénis.
Yeah, it's all because of her passion pour le pénis that there's so much cum in the water.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
What?
It's not a mistake. She requested it. Can we have more cum in the water?
It's not a mistake. It's a feature. It's an added bonus.
Oh, dude, it is wild out there. Yeah, socialism doesn't work. You end up with cum in the water and no money.
What other countries are socialist? Well-known socialist countries.
Well known, Venezuela.
Okay, that's 25 cents to fill up a gas tank over there.
Argentina until right now,
This
where,
guy, yeah.
where the Argentine peso, its value was
Negative 0.00.
of a Canadian penny. Crazy.
And shit's blowing up in Argentina.
Yeah, that's why a libertarian won the election. Bro, a fringe politician rarely ever wins a major election in a big country. That's how desperate they were. They go, dude, our currency is useless. Everything is corrupt. Socialism is not working. Let's vote for the guy that wants to reduce government.
So shit's blowing up because he's not playing ball, right? He's not probably.
No, shit's blowing up because he's like, all these government institutions, I'm closing them down. He goes, I'm not going to pay money. You're all useless. You're just stealing.
Yeah.
So he goes, we don't need a ministry of this. We don't need a ministry of that. These are supposed to be private companies. Get the fuck out of here. And then he goes, now we got to audit you guys. See how much money if you guys really stole. And every department he's going to audit mysteriously catches fire before he gets there.
Wow.
You know what he should do? He should announce he's gonna go audit one. He's gonna go
Yeah,
audit
go
one
somewhere else,
department
yeah.
and then go to another one.
But now I think he's going to figure something out because it's too suspicious.
Probably has a good team with him.
Yeah. So it's just crazy, dude, that
He
shit
just
happens.
opens.
That'll
this-
happen here
he just
eventually.
But
opens-
that's gonna happen here.
Someone
Like
here-
Trudeau,
yeah, it will
like
happen
Trudeau
here.
closed a lot of stuff because he was in power, like the SNC Lavalin. That's a huge that scandal. If you would look, like it's so illegal and so communist.
SNC Lavalin is like one of the biggest construction firms on the
He
planet.
stepped in to tell the commission here, but don't look into that. That's cool what we did with them. Don't look at that. And then it caused all kinds of you know, I'll do that, bro. We're not a. I mean, we are a
He
communist.
just
country.
publicly said, "Shh, this keep this to ourselves."
How funny would it be if the Argentinian government he tricks them and he finally gets to audit some of their books and it just pages and pages and it just writes there's scum everywhere.
There's no it's
with smiley faces.
There's X's and O's, XO, XO, XO.
No, communism is garbage. But a lot of people are very tired. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything, so they love it on paper. People rather be sure to get $800 a month for doing nothing and ruin your life
Oh, I'm sorry.
instead of being self-responsible and giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I would
Especially
rather
the last couple of years when everyone just got lazy and not moving for 2 years.
By the way, that might have. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to jinx it.
You think
The
it's gonna
economy is so bad, they might give us stimulus checks again in next year.
Wow.
By the way,
And you know what? People will be happy, and that's what's so
And
bad.
then that's gonna fuck up the economy.
That's
even
so
worse.
bad.
more.
The fact that people are going to be, we're going to make, you're going to be smiling and happy, and you're going to be getting fucked and
Yeah.
still happy about it.
Yeah.
That's the genius of insanity right here.
Yeah.
They're actually getting away with that. People are getting fucked and happy
Because
about
we're
it.
having more and more tent cities, we're having more and more homelessness, and now all these what's it called? These mortgages are due for renewal. So either they're gonna do something that you're not allowed, because technically speaking, if they're gonna renew the mortgages now, right? You're supposed to renew at the new rate. This is what you got to pay. The government might step in and be like, we can't do that, because all these people are gonna lose their homes. But if they step in, it's cheating technically, because you just fucked up the whole economy. Because if you do that, you know what that's like, Poseidon? Say you right now, you never bought a house because you didn't want to take that risk. The guy that took the risk has to assume the responsibility. If the government gives him a parachute and says, no, it's okay, I know you fucked up.
That's extremely not fair.
That's
Like they
insane,
did,
bro.
Like they did to the car manufacturers in oil in the
Exactly.
States.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know,
That's what they
I
did to
know.
car
They
That is
bailed them out.
really not fair.
But then people are going to tell you what? You don't want to bail people out. You want them all to lose their homes. Technically speaking, in a free society, that's what should happen because it's not your fault that they went and overextended themselves.
100% it should happen, and I feel bad
It's like-
saying this, but it has to
we
happen.
did everything right, and we still get screwed. And other people that did nothing, they get.
It has to happen because that's the only way people
Such a
will
tough
learn their
argument.
lesson.
It's so sensitive, that argument.
You know the kid that wants to put his hand on the stove?
Sometimes you got to let him burn himself.
Sometimes you got to let him burn himself a little bit so he can learn. We have to burn ourselves. We lived in a society where we haven't burned ourselves enough.
The ring of fire.
No,
I
but
like
it's
what he
true.
said.
But it's
The
true,
ring of
bro.
fire.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It's
no.
a sad reality, bro. But if you look at nature, there's no these parachutes in nature.
If
for
you keep
animals.
giving handouts,
If the-
people just get used to the handout and not
You
try.
can't do
I got
that.
it.
You
I got
can't
it.
do that, dude. You can't do that. I've had 0 handouts in my life. I've come very close to homelessness. There was a moment where I'm sure if I didn't live with my mom, I would have been homeless.
Are you a mayor?
So actually, I did have a bit of a parachute as well. But
Yeah,
And
everybody
you
has
have that
parachute.
in common with a
But
mayor.
what you're saying is that government, it is going to cause some problems, though, if that happens, because it's going to cause problems, obviously, economically, but also societally, it's going to cause a huge issue. People are going to be pissed. They'll be like, hold on a second, I never got fucking help.
Exactly. It's
What the
gonna
fuck
it's
is
gonna divide the country again.
Like, even worse.
big
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
big time.
So it's
gonna be
very
rich,
tricky.
poor,
They don't know
fuck
what
you.
to do.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do now. They have no idea what to do. Maybe they could force and fake interest rates, force them to go down, but the dollar isn't worth anything.
you know
as
what
it
needs
is.
to happen? A complete crumble.
You're going to lose everything.
Why don't you know what? Let's all lose everything together and rebuild.
We can't
I'm
rebuild.
willing to lose everything.
Here's why we can't rebuild. So Argentina did that a few years ago, but they voted in the same socialist people. So they were supposed to
actually got
rebuild,
worse.
and it got worse. So now they've already went bankrupt, and they still fucked it up again when they started fresh. The only country that just avoided bankruptcy and rebuilt, the truth is, it was Greece. They tightened their belt. Remember, they tightened their austerity measures, bro. People were dying. They starved the population. It was crazy.
Like 10, 15
And
years
now-
ago is when it.
Yeah, and now they're back in the plus. Argentina tried it. They got a socialist, far left government, and it fucking set them back to the Stone Age. Canada, we're used to socialism. So even if we reset everything now, in 5 years, bro, we're gonna go bankrupt again. They're not smart enough to vote for the right people, or for the right people to even get involved in politics. It's the sad truth. We're seeing it. I'm not making it up. We're seeing it right now. Look
No,
at
no,
Trudeau.
I know.
Trudeau got fucking reelected,
I'm
bro.
just trying to figure
A lot of people
out.
are ignorant to politics and they just pick a side or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
manipulated. And
I've heard people
yeah.
say, I'm a lifelong, I vote conservative. I'm a lifelong, I vote liberal. That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't you vote for what they're saying? Why would
Yeah.
you just...
That
Yeah.
is the most NPC. I'm just a pod thing to say, and
Yeah.
it pisses me the fuck off.
I'm happy wearing my blinders.
Because I will happily admit, because I voted for Trudeau initially.
Me too.
Boy, do I regret it.
Oh, I do too.
Boy,
I
do I
admit it, though.
regret
I
it.
admit it. I made a mistake.
I'm willing to
Well, let the
admit.
record show his writing is literally
Right here.
like here. So,
But what happened?
you know,
what happened?
we took a little sense of pride there for a second.
And look, I fuck around too. We all fuck around, and sometimes like I fuck with you guys. Oh, no, I didn't do that. But we're fucking around at the end. It's for like dumb
Yeah.
shit. But like when it comes to like serious shit, I'm willing to be like, yo, I fucked up.
Yeah. I fucked up.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm willing to be like,
He can't- he
but
won't.
why?
He'll
Why?
never- yeah.
How did we get to this? How do we get here? It's unacceptable. And this is coming from me, by the way. Just so you know, for people listening, this I'm saying this, and if I'm saying this, there's a big problem.
I'm not
There's
disagreeing.
Cum everywhere.
There is cum everywhere. That's not even debatable. But that's not the major issue.
Come together.
I would say it's a very big issue.
I said it's not the
right
biggest.
now.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Over me.
I'm sorry, bro. Just
Forget the economy. I'm focused on cum politics. When I run, there's people that are house politics guys. There's more. I'm a cum politics guy.
the cum expert.
All my policies start and end with cum.
Did they get nailed? They got in trouble, the people fucking in the U.S.?
I don't know, bro. I don't care. Everything's
yeah.
crumbling, bro. They have this.
Yeah, they know who it is.
They have this.
There's a video of him getting dick slid into his asshole.
That's
God.
that's
You haven't
sad.
seen the video?
No, thank you.
But that's
I'll fucking
just
show it
that's
to you
really,
right now.
that's
Bro, I'm
really
good.
funny though.
Um,
It works on many levels.
I feel bad for Josh because I keep sending him stuff and they're all weird, and then he's like, "Ooh, nice."
did
know.
you see our boy Zucky? No.
Wow. That really is the video, by the way. I'm watching anal sex.
Yeah.
Gay anal sex.
That's politics, baby. It's
Yeah.
2020.
It's come everywhere. Everyone's getting fucked
Bro,
in the ass.
Every house can be a content house if your asshole's brave enough.
Speaker of the House.
Our boy Zucky invested in a $100 million bunker.
Yeah, he's
You're saying
underground bunker
Zuckerberg?
in Hawaii.
Yeah, our boy Zucky.
His Hawaii house.
Zucky with
He
the
knows
sucky
something's
sucky.
coming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe that's why they set fires.
For real? Like this guy invested, he told himself, if the world blows up, I want to have a panic room.
No, he told himself the whole world's gonna blow up. I better hide from these savages because they're gonna come try to kill me.
So he knows something
And it's
we
in
don't.
Hawaii.
That's
it's in the middle of nowhere. Even if atomic bombs fall.
yeah.
Well, no, if atomic bombs fall off, it depends where they fall. Really,
No, obviously, but I mean, do you think it's gonna spread out that far?
depends where they hit
And how many hit?
and where. The thing is where they hit. That's the big thing. Are you in the blast radius? That's why he's underground, deep.
I say we do it, bro. Get rid of all the cum. Fuck it.